This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
I love weird.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay.
Hello? Anyone here?
She looks like an older, she's like, what was it? Claire Redfield and Sarah Connor put together. That's what she looks like. Okay, so basically, I need to break down everything she just said. So, her commentary is a philosophy about people who go about their lives doing the same things over and over and think that's the entirety of life. Like, that's their entire world, when there's so much more. And we're so fixated on what we do, that what defines us, our routines, that we end up losing ourselves to those routines. And ultimately, we never look beyond that. We never take a chance to leave that specific bubble of living that we are in, because it's so comfortable and familiar. All right, where is this going? I love this leather jacket she's got. I'm a sucker for leather jackets. Is it gonna go beep, 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 beep if I go through? Yep. I heard a camera. Collectibles. FBC? The Federal Bureau of Control reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. What? Anything smart. So only stupid things and stupid people are allowed here. Number 2, pencils, of course. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks? Really? Ketchup bottles? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in the breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Immediately. Little close-up for all of y'all. That's nice. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? F airport security. Oh, I could have just jumped over. Did that just open on its own? Nothing of interest in here. Okay, Gambit. Gambit was having coffee with somebody. Ugh. This whole place looks so sterilized. I guess I'm opening things with my mind now.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Dreams or memories? You don't come to a place willingly like this and know exactly where to look. Bureau expenditures. Sorry, I like lore. I love seeing the lore. So, staffing surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment, general costs, mold removal, high quality livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet. Okay. If they're worried about costs, that means they're going under. The longest hallway. That's a freaking long hallway. What's in here? The restroom. We can't use the restroom? Ah, worst game in the world. Terrible game. Can't even use the restroom.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I duck? Well, it's a whole lot of office looking. Finally, something to interact with. Security order. A shark secure, although permission following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Okay, something bad went down. Something they didn't want to happen. Strange collections. Looks like I got some weird award. R4 reports reminder. Good. Okay. Hello, L. You should know by now the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need any extension, please request a form R4 from your supervisor. Man, this is boring. Blah, 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 blah. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Miss Salvador, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland. As needed, they'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly.
Hello?
He can't hear you. He has headphones on. They're probably so...
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you harlot.
Dude, they accurate...
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
Yeah, he's harmless. I met people like him. People from different...
face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
No, he's not an axe murderer. I met people like him, and they're actually one of the coolest people around. It's the ones that are extremely nice that you need to be wary of. It's all a front. Nice. It's like a mullet, right? A business in the front, party in the back. Well, it's a little different. It's like nice in the front, talks behind your back.
The poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
Is she gonna narrate the whole game?
Imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I'd love to if you stopped talking. Courtney Hope. This is some high production. I feel like I'm watching a movie. I never played this game, so this is my first time. Sean Donnelly. Antipuyo Ilka. Elmeri. Damien. Paul. Chip Chase. That's a fun name. Paul Chip Chase. David Izzo. Yeah, the graphics are super good. And this does remind me of like a Stranger Things meets Prototype meets CSI Miami. It's all about control. A bunch of control freaks. That's what the elites are. A bunch of control freaks. We want to control human
Could I leave you there
souls.
for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. Alarm's going off. Okay, mission. Just fading the rise of the oldest house. The headquarters of Federal Bureau of Control to look for answers. Mysterious. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. FBC. Approved terminology? Oh, no. Public facing. In the service of his or her country. Regret. Proud. Pride. Will be remembered. Alaska. Scissors. Blood. Bleed. Loss. Apologies and sorry. Those are the words to avoid. Why Alaska? Is there something wrong with Alaska? Why is that like not the thing to say? Where do you live? Damn it, can't say it. I'll lose my job. How do we shut it off? Okay, building lockdown. Why is it... Okay. Looks like we need some sort of keypad or something. It's gonna be one of those games, I guess. Do not disturb. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for today. Okay, Trench. You're too important. Hello?
Shit.
Someone...
Shit.
Oh, that was the guy in the
Me
cutscene.
to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
No, we're gonna be blamed for it. As soon as we pick it up, that's when suddenly security personnel shows up. Because I'm pretty sure he has like an ID chip in his head that sent out a signal. Yes, I'm weird. I think about every possibility before I walk into a room and before I talk to a person. I think about everything that can go wrong. And everything that can go right. Alright, F it. It's giving us no choice. Uh-oh, psychosymmetry. The pyramid? Only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
Poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
is your ritual and challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Oh, look at this place. Where am I?
How can I choose to be the chosen one? Alright, so you're in some sort of memory bank. Alright, whatever her power is, it's psychosymmetric and it has a personality attached to it. And I'm not sure if she's not a schizo. I don't think she is. But she's definitely talking to something that's ethereal and has a will of its own, but it's attached to her. I want to find out why. All none of the above. These are the concepts, tattoos we see in your mind. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house and prison you occupy. So, they keep saying service weapon. Am I the service weapon? Alright, this is a little tutorial for parkour. Melee? What the hell is that? My inner paralysis demon? Alright, dude, let's do this. Yeah! Yep. So I have some sort of weird telekinesis power.
The same gun.
Control the gun. In-house. Is this gun triggered by my powers?
Now I have a gun.
Right, and we had to go through another dimension to do that? Fire service weapon. Cool. Damn, I'm a terrible shot. I'm guessing we're gonna be able to upgrade this gun because that's some slow ass charging. Can I roll? Is this like nice Metal Gear? Metal Gear. Snake. Damn it. I gotta hold my breath every time I aim. Just like in real life. When I was in the military, that's what I did. I just held my breath and took a shot. Well, honestly, I exhaled on the shot. I just held it when I was aiming. You're actually supposed to breathe. Otherwise, you'll start to shake. In video games, it's different. Also, this controller, not the greatest for aiming. I told you the analog stick's a little busted. We wield the gun. And you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
What a
Things
weird...
have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
That's a weird thing to say, that she's happy to be here. Okay, so she touched the weapon. The weapon seems like it's alive, so it might be pyrotechnics. Some technology that's connected to the psyche of the user, whoever touches it. The fact that she has powers is probably going to be a lot more advanced than that. I took upon his memory, so maybe that's what she was saying. I'm happy to be here because that's exactly what he felt. He actually loved his country, or his company. Why did he off himself, though? He was trying to protect something? So many questions. Oh, okay. Silent Hill.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Is that the live actress?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Yes, that was. Oh, shoot. Come on. Alright, so if I don't waste the entire clip, it'll recharge pretty quickly on its own. Cool. What the heck are these? Are these like figments of my imagination? They are. So it's a psychic attack. So what the hell was I shooting at? Are they real or are they not?
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
That's the dead man.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
Damn it. Stay down! Here we go. There we go. Just gotta keep it moving. Shit! Why are they floating up there? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Damn it, Bethesda. You got to this game too. Am I hearing the voices of every dejected employee? Max occupancy, 6 persons. Only 6 people are allowed in here. 1, 2. Yeah, we're not over the number. We're good. Energy boost. Okay, energy boost. Grip is reliable with semi-automatic fire. It is deadly at short range. Okay. Reload speed. Okay, cool. Nice. So that mod makes it faster to reload. What does this do? Energy plus 6. Health plus 25%. Which is better? We can also deconstruct this for some sort of points. I'm guessing that's going to help us level up. Energy or health? I'm going to go with health. We have collectibles, case files. Okay, service ways. No unique procedures required. Description. Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of whatever. The object will determine whether you are gay or not. I don't know. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the giant whale dick. Though their criteria is unknown. I'm sure it is. Okay, the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that are magical of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darley Prison. Okay, so this is when magic, mental powers, and spirituality form as one. because Excalibur is like some sort of living sword that, well, it's a living sword because it was forged in Dragonfire, and it always finds that which forged it, which was, it's literally designed to go to King Arthur. So these weapons kind of have like those same properties. So much is expected from the director: the responsibility, the privilege. Look at him looking all important. What the hell is this?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
That's something we already saw. Okay. You mind coming down? No? Okay. You have fun up there. Correspondence. I need more information, damn it. For Marshall's eyes, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. What's an AWE? I can close myself in here? Yeah. We're never leaving. Was there a point? I mean, that's pretty good if I want, like, cover from firing. Is there anything down here? Damn, it's like collectible, the game. Bureau activist. Dinner reservations. 7 p.m. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Chez Hombre. What the heck? I just broke right through that. Nice. I didn't realize it was like that. Ah. I want all the information I can possibly get here. AWE response, okay. I mean, don't give me their shopping list, guys. Come on. Oh, so that's how you... Okay. How do I put away... How do I put away my gun?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room.
Isn't that me?
3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or
That's
objects
me.
of power in the vicinity,
I worked here.
reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
I quit. Oh, wow, I can actually... The physics in this game are great. Look at that, you can just knock everything over like a cat. I'm gonna be a cat. That's exactly what cats do. They ruin everything. Oops, did I do that? Oh my god, this game makes you feel like a schizo. Like just hearing voices. I'm not crazy! You're crazy! I already been through here. I'm guessing go towards the red. Let's go towards the harbor. Okay, so we do need to open that door. I can't believe it. Am I already stuck? The root sandstorm. I'm guessing it's this way. Yep.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Cindy Lou, is that you?
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
You must be great at parties. Ah, something normal. Yeah, I don't know if that's copyright. What's this? Visitor evaluations. Welcome to the blah 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 blah. If you do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. There we go. Okay, these are just procedures then. Yeah, just procedures. And then, whatever. Building shifts and blah, 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 blah. Literally how to do my job. Like, the game's teaching me how to do my... Why would that be interesting to me? Why not tell me more about the lore of this place? Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials. Huh, I knew there was a spiritual aspect, but also can dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Okay, now I'm curious as to what sort of world events already occurred. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain archetypes informed by our own bias and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially replicated in popular culture using AI. In our bureau-made anthology television program, once the seeds are sown, human imagination exaggerates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on a bright blue moon day with a fat cake on your lap. A pair of scissors that consume human scrotums through 2 punctures on the dick. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are pure natural realities waiting to happen. Perhaps they did happen, and perhaps we've exaggerated the happening of it. I didn't know there was more to it. It's so dark. We're jumping down. Oh, snap. Woo! Reload. Got him.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Stop trying to look cool.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Cleanse the control point? Yo, this is some satanic situation going on here. Look, you see that triangle and the sun? The rising sun from the pyramid? That's Masonic. And you see this eagle? Even though it is an American eagle, it's also based off this Persian god from way back then that was America. America used to be Persia. They'll never tell you that, but it's the history. That's why they never changed that symbol of the rising eagle. And it always carries 2 things in its feet, a key and a sword. But the Persian one, I think it was something else. Like, it was similar, but I think it was like a barley of wheat or something. So this bureau probably mixed science and supernatural occult things. And now whatever's in my head is probably a demon trying to help me fulfill a ritual.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Oh, we're cleansing it. So maybe it's an angel?
Can you hear me?
Yes, the voices have stopped.
With the Bureau. Are you still sane?
Sort of. I can change outfits? Tactical response. Astral...
Talk to me.
Dude, I looks like Samus.
How you deal with the compromised agents?
Oh, they were real, but they were compromised. Alright, whatever the entity was, changed him.
Is it safe to come out?
No! I kind of like this. This makes her look like an X-Men superhero. I'm gonna do tactical response, though. Speak with the voice on the safe room. Yeah, but where? Oh, here it is.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I should have lied. You're all fired.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Holy crap, is this character talking to me? Is it like self-aware that I'm controlling it? Speaking for me? Oh, that's why the title's called Control, right? So I'm controlling this character, but ultimately she's controlling the narrative. That's actually really smart. Anyway, despite that, look at this. They said the word possessed. If you are a Christian or if you are someone from the occult, you know how this works. Spiritual entities like to attach themselves to objects of power, and sometimes they're charted in the stars, perfectly aligned mathematically. There are even locations on the earth where there's a higher frequency of power, spiritual power, or openings, or dimensional doorways. The pyramid is one of them. The pyramid is like it's like a channeler. It's an energy channeler. And it's like a battery. It helps preserve things. And the Egyptians learned it from the fallen angels. But like I'm saying, in this aspect, it's similar. These hiss is possessing people. Unless you have like another controller to fight them off. It's a mixture of like Judeo-Christian ideas with esoteric practices and sci-fi elements. I like it. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now we need to cleanse a hiss corrupted agent. There's one. Yeah, it looks exactly like a demonic possession. It's similar to that. And that's like an exorcism. Okay, we're inside this person's head, I think.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
It rips them apart. Oh, so they're no longer in reality. They're like phased out. So if it attaches to you and you try to exorcise it, it'll destroy the host, because the host is no longer on the earth. It's like in the in-between. That's crazy.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I feel like I just killed
You
somebody.
might tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Don't.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen
What is that
mentions of
shimmer?
the Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Alright, so these
They
are...
call me the director,
Damn it.
but that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Now I'm surprised. How did this company immortalize themselves through these objects, these artifacts? Because these artifacts allow them to connect with each other on a psychometric ability. In a way, they can never die.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
No stupid questions? How do your feet smell? How many eyes do you have in the back of your head? Can you do a backflip? Do it. I want to see. That's like what every kid says. Can you do a backflip? Shut up, kid. I'm not a gymnast. Alright. So, these artifacts somehow are tied to their users, the owners. They're kind of like holy weapons. Right? It's almost like a crusade situation. They're holy weapons against whatever this entity is. The Hiss. Which is probably from the dark world. Kind of like hell. Or the Abyss Walkers. You know.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah, I don't care about that. There you go. I want to know the origin of the Hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
So you guys are to blame. This bureau is to blame. You guys were experimenting, and it only breached inside your facility, and now you contained it as best you could. But the origin is here, and it's been triggered by human intervention. Poking around where you shouldn't be poking around. Classic humanity. Too smart, and yet too stupid to know any better.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Alright, so the oldest house, they were trying to contact me. And I might actually be a living artifact itself. But somehow I'm connected to this company, so therefore there's some sort of hive mind thing going on with the artifacts themselves. Now the artifact itself, because he shot himself, he did it on purpose. So that he could fuse with the weapons. I guess for some reason, these artifacts can fuse with the physical realm. So yeah, it might be an echo, but I don't think that's what it is. I think he literally fused with the weapon itself. Or at least his essence did. Whatever was recorded last of his mind. Alright, what are the objects of power?
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled.
Astral.
Which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Yeah, sounds like a script.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, it was definitely a company response, but still, that gave me a lot of information, especially with Dr. Trent shooting himself. See, Dr. Trent shot himself with this object, and basically it has astral abilities. In the astral plane is the spiritual realm. So if someone were to fire themselves from a weapon that is both in the physical realm, but also part of the astral realm, they may in fact fuse with it, because their spirit leaving their body becomes astral. So it makes sense that I'm still hearing the voice of Trench. It's a little complicated. It's supernatural and scientific all at the same time, but it goes beyond the boundaries of that, and that's where the supernatural is. It defies a whole lot of logical sense in the physical realm. And honestly, these things are actually true. Alright, Hedron Renaissance Amplifiers.
So HRAs stop you from becoming Hiss.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
He was probably part of the reason why they got through. Listen, frequencies can stop them, but even frequencies can open doorways. Frequencies that, like that giant pyramid artifact, might be able to do. Not to mention their technology, which is a mixture of astral tech. That's like the whole universe is comprised of sound, vibration, and frequency. So all it would take was the correct sound to cut open through our fabric of reality. And whatever was on the other side probably got through. This is drawing very close conclusions as to what's been happening in CERN.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alright. I just wanted to get that out of the way so we're all caught up logically. Okay, so I'm right here. We need to get to the main lobby. That's a dead end right here. I don't really need to be poking around. Read that later. Okay, are we gonna take the elevator? Damn it. Give me level 4 clearance. They obviously don't trust me either. I think I can get through here. Why do I have my gun out? It's like it makes no sense to have my gun out. How do I... That's a closed off room, so how do I get to... Sorry, the whole map is just like all up in our faces. But I need to like figure out how to get around. Lower floor. Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Welcome back. And dead bodies. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Who are you? Oh, whoa, oh. Is there more? I hear them, but I don't see them.
It's overpowering here.
Okay,
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Can't go through there, okay. The hiss will kill us. Got you. Woo! Easy peasy. Why is this saying assets? What is this? House memory. Hidden trend? You do not have clearance level. Is this the right way? Yep, this is the spot. Dead letters. Okay. What the? Got you. Whew. Okay. Little by little, taking them out. I like the gameplay. The shooting is really fun. Smooth gameplay. Got you. Is this a cleanse point? Yep. I think the more we cleanse, the more stronger we can become against it. Especially for its more potent focal points. Navigate through the communications department. Cleanse control points to gain access to fast travel sites. Alright, we can fast travel back and forth. That's all the way over there. Should we fast travel or should we... No.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yep, communications in here. She's high up there. Is there anything in here? I don't know why they have bathrooms here. What the heck? What the heck?
Object of power. So the pulse flashed off. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, snap. Reach the object of power. Okay. Let me not try. House memory. Okay, so this one is energy recovery speed, health recovery per element pickup, energy recovery speed. We're gonna do this since I'm pretty good at not getting hit. Oh snap! Spoke too soon. How do I get... I gotta get in close. Oh man. Oh my god. By the skin of my teeth. I gotta hug the wall here. What's my plan here? Alright. Oh, I thought I could get it. Oh my gosh. Don't know why I glitched there. Getting close. Getting close. Come on. Get it. Get it. What is that, a floppy disk? The floppy disk nuke can be bound. Yeah, it is a floppy disk. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
So these beings are tied to me somehow. They think I'm a director. And they're giving me more powers, I guess? Oh, hell yeah. The Force! Alright, there's a little recharge button. So I can indefinitely hold it. That's great. It uses half a bar. That'll do. Yeah, I'm getting powerful. Bastard. Is there nowhere to heal? Alright, think. You're done. Got you. Got you. So our astral plane is secret base. You must stop and mute them, Director. Oh, so whatever's giving me these powers is probably an alien race. Kind of like the angels versus demons, but their enemy is the Hiss, so it's in their best interest to make me powerful. Kind of like an avatar. Floppy disk is now bound and delivered. The Hiss and antagonist is seeking our astral
There
plane.
you are. You were gone.
It's invading.
Cut off.
Not just our world, but their
I
world.
got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the Hiss.
Oh man, I can carry these tanks. That's dope. If I start tossing these, it's over. Are you good or bad? Damn it. Oh shoot, that was my fault. Not good, not good. Damn it, I'm on my last leg. What is going on? Oh my god. Think. Gotta be fast. There we are. Okay. From the brink of death, but where are they? He just shot for me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He was that close. He blended in with the decor. My first death, no. I got a little too cocky. Ugh. You can't go running around while there's fire suppression going on. Oh, really? They pushed me all the way back like this? Did I already get what I needed here? Oh, crap. Damn it, I wanted revenge from that guy. Got it. Okay, now we're going back down.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
I need to raise the brightness. It's a little too dark.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Like right here? Yes, clearance level.
Must open the door.
Damn, dude, don't be moving like a zombie. Trying to be like Resident Evil? Something ripped his jaw open. Alright. We're gonna claim this control point. Alright. I don't want to fast travel. We'll continue forward. Big boss. What the heck?
Fly now. Great.
Damn it. They're trying to flank me. Huh? Trying to flank me? Time to move. Got him. Where are you running off? Come back here, Lord Voldemort. He kind of looks more like Smeagol, to be honest.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Of course. It's the sequel.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
All I've been a hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. When I hear that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. But summary? Yeah, we'll read it another day.
Alright, take this down.
Got it.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
The U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic
He's got him.
weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Okay. He didn't realize it. Some random crash out. You still recording this, you son of a... Alright, rivals, local celebrity, pulled a light switch cord, disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house. Days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt Home's closet disappeared during this incident. That is something I need to read over at another time, because it's actually useful information.
Can't be far now.
Nah, yep. There's to the left down the hallway. I hear a phone. Hotline bling. Hotline chamber. Hotline security log.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked Black Pyramid.
Light switch cord, Black Pyramid. That was written in the documents. A light switch cord ended up making the people disappear, but the switch also just disappeared as well. Oh, I didn't know you would instantly die. I thought there was like a mirror there, or like a window glass. Whatever. I think I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'll call it right here. Thank you guys for watching, streaming, whatever. See you later.